You are welcome to another edition of Creativity Show. Always exciting, enlightening, and educative. One of the ways to contribute to environmental sustainability is having an understanding of the mutual relationship between we as humans and nature. Yes, there's need for advancement and development, but all this must not be done at the expense of nature and the future. And this is what we call sustainability. We have a very important and interesting topic on the show today: steering the hornet's nest, land use change, and insects. And we have a Dawn in the house today who will be helping us understand insects better. Our guest on the show today is Ibukunlu Balogun. She's a graduate researcher in entomology at the prestigious Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. Thank you so much, Ibukun, for coming on the show today. Let's have you.
I'm Ibukunlu Balogun, as introduced by the host. I'll be talking on the topic steering the hornet's nest, land use change, and insects. I'll start by talking about what land use change is. Land use change is the process by which human activities transform the natural landscape. This refers to how land is used with respect to economic activities. Examples are farms, buildings, industries, etc. Why this is a great thing for man? We need to ask how beneficial it is for biodiversity, especially insects. I'm sure at this point some of us will ask, why insects? In a Yoruba parlance, insects kekere lasan lasan. I must tell you that insects might be small, but they are mighty. Some of them are non-pollinators of food crops that we eat, such as legumes, vegetables, fruits, etc. And some are natural enemies to some of the pests that plague us. Also, some of them are food to the organisms that you consider important. Again, some might argue that what of harmful insects like mosquitoes? Do you know that mosquitoes are food to bats that are good pollinators? They also filter detritus, which are decaying material, and they are useful in scientific research because of their anesthetic properties. I will end this section by saying something I posted on my page. It says, the key is to be safe and healthy, yet ensuring the safety of these insects. Having seen the importance of insects, we can then go further to the effects of land use change on insects. Some of these insects lose their habitat due to habitat loss. Some lose resources that are essential for reproduction and survival. Can you imagine yourself without food? Can you imagine yourself without shelter? This, in essence, is what land use change causes. Sometimes, and it is the steering of the hornet's nest. A Yoruba adage, when translated, says, "He who steers the hornet's nest will face the repercussion that comes with it." To avoid this, the question then is, what should we do? As we all know, land use change is essential. We need our buildings, we need industries, we need technology. We need all these things because these are things that are at the forefront of man's survival. But at the same time, how do we conserve our insects? Some researchers have provided solutions such as creation of protected areas, creation of alternative habitats like green spaces, and adaptation of landscape, among others. These are simply based on either exploring previously fragmented landscapes, modifying existing urbanscapes, or just using a forest that was previously fragmented. In short, we are looking at habitats for insects that might be otherwise displaced by habitat loss. As individuals, what can you do? We can do our part by having gardens in our houses, building environmentally friendly buildings, creation of sustainably managed farms, etc. Just let your environment be insect friendly, especially for pollinators and natural enemies of pests. I hope by doing our part, the steering of the hornet's nest is reduced. I want to say a big thank you to Mide Green Tea Liti for this opportunity. I really appreciate it. And thank you to all our viewers for listening to me today. Bye for now.
Oh, thank you so much, Ibukulua, for that wonderful and insightful session. I've never seen so much about insects as you have explained on the session today. Thank you so much, and I hope viewers at home they have learned one thing or the other about insects. Well, till next time on the Creativity Show, ensure you do not stare the hornet's nest. Yeah, and do your best and do your part to keep it cleaner and healthier Nigeria. Bye.